I got a mic check again. Hello, 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 hello. Yeah, that's all good. I think they can hear you well.
Yep. One,
Hello,
two.
people! It's good to see you all. Hello, Rostock Air, Reevski, Plovod, Steve B. It's good to see you all. Rumsky, it's good to see you as well. How are you all doing, you beautiful people? And he's already begun. Yep, he's already begun. Oh, God.
He reacts to when you speak.
Yes.
So when you shout, he's gonna shout.
Yes, he is a legend. But hello, people. Thanks for hi, Chaz. How you doing? Thanks for messaging me back. Chaz, you were too late. I already flipping had to take a forfeit, so it doesn't matter anymore. Yeah, but yeah.
What are you on
Hello,
about?
Pigeon. How you doing? It's good to see you, Pigeon. Uh, hello, Air Golf. It's good to see you as well. Reeski's happy to see Cobby. You have something special on you, especially. Right. Uh, well, you're on time today, so do you want to introduce yourself?
I'm never not on time.
You're slightly late most of the time.
No, I'm never late. I'm just early for the week after. Um, do I need to
Nice.
introduce myself?
Yes.
Well, hi. I'm
You need to go spectate.
Brewski. Brewski.
Oh,
That's
we're
what
not
I
doing
am.
this. No, we're not
Yeah.
doing this. No. Normal
Is
name,
it?
please.
Okay, fine. It's FLW20 or Blue or Frank or whatever you want to call me.
Right.
Happy
Everyone's
with
really
that?
happy today. Look, the whole chat is like buzzing. Hello, little John Boy John, you legend. It's good to see you and you, Milan. How are you both doing? Right, today brings us to round 8 of the DTS season. 8 rounds so far this season, and it has been 8 rounds of absolute chaos. But tonight, we're at the place where chaos is just a normal thing. It's an everyday thing, and it is Las Vegas. We love a bit of Las Vegas in DTS. I think it might be the best DTS race in the calendar, and I hope it stays on every DTS calendar because it pretty much is DTS epitomised. And yeah, I'm excited for it. Are you excited for it?
I am. It's going to be weird that it's a qualifying session round here.
Yes,
Um,
very true.
we don't normally do that, so I have to be trying to keep on board with people before they bin it into the wall in the final corner or whatever. We'll see. We'll see.
Can I just say it's just so good to see everyone. We got so many people so early.
I'm early. They're early.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you want me to go through the championship standings?
Hello, Diablo. It's good to see you. Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Well, last week was eventful one, the stewardry, wasn't it?
Oh god, it
The
was
four
yeah.
P did not happen.
Ah, what a shame. What a
It,
shame.
it did not happen because
We were robbed. Honestly, robbed of a historic moment. Stewards should be
because the
ashamed of themselves.
yeah because Richarlison decided he wanted to take the win, and Lil Pigeon, the flying rat, takes P1, and with that takes P1 championship as well on 247 points against two positions on last week's race because the other two people we won't mention what happened to one of them. He disconnected and didn't join back at all for the rest of the race. Did you, Brad? Dropped him down to P3 in the stands on 225 points. But in between them is Scotty MT, the multiple DTS winner, was looking for a 4P, still gone for the triple. He can go for the wait, is there enough races to go for the 4P again still? There is. He can
Yes, he
still
has to
do
win
it.
every other race. No.
He can still do it. Or win 3 and then the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But he's in,
Sorry,
in
what?
between.
Pigeon. What are you on about, Pigeon? He just said, I will suplex your budgie. You will not do no such thing, Pigeon. That is outrageous. That is horrible. Pigeon, I'm ashamed. Just because you're an inferior bird compared to my guy, my budgie. No, I'm not having that. A flipping pigeon is insulting my budgie.
He did give you a love heart, to say.
He did, yeah. Yeah, you know what? I like pigeon. Pigeon's cool. Yeah, continue.
Yeah.
About the
Okay, so yeah.
Sorry, I had to
It's
step on business there.
11 points behind a flying rat is Scott EMT. 236. P4, Egolf Hazard, and he is only 19 points behind Brad now.
Ooh.
Only 19. And just behind that is Milan to round off your top 5 in the championship, and probably the only 5 now that you would say, obviously Milan to win it now would be massive, but like the only 5 that are mathematically really able to do it.
Well, you don't believe Fabus Wayne can win it?
Well, when Famous Wayne's 147 points behind, I don't know.
I'm sorry, I'm not having this. Pigeon is not greater than Budgie. Budgie is supremely clear. Are you, Cobbs? Oh,
Now he goes silent.
yeah. Hey, he looks sleepy. God, he's not going to go to sleep, though. As Stevie says, good luck as always. Yes, best of luck, Stevie, and good luck to all 20 of our drivers. Trust the process. I was 85 points behind in the first 2 rounds. We will be trusting all the processes apart from Jay's, because Jay's plans, I don't know what to make of them, to be honest.
Especially when it comes to getting drivers to turn up for his team.
No, Jay's just been burnt there. But honestly, I don't know if I'm sleep deprived or the opposite. I'm just too hyped up for comms. But this could be an interesting
you sound
one.
it, mate.
What, sleep deprived or hyped up?
The first one there, you don't sound hyped up.
I am hyped up. I'm ready for this. This is DTS. And Ben Brash is going to be the second to leave the garage because Reese's always the first. It's pretty much his trademark now, isn't it? That's not even Reese. Who the hell is that?
That used to be Scott Singh.
Who is this?
It's Jumbo
I can't
John.
even tell who this is.
It's your
it's
driver.
Jumbo John, yeah. So what can Little Jumbo John do on his second race in DTS? He's back in the car.
About 4 different styles of your car. I've seen.
Yeah, he's trying his best. It is basically the same.
No, it's fine. I've just seen
let
so
him
many
off.
different styles of your car. You've been all about, you have.
Yeah,
I
just
quite like
because-
Jazz's one last week.
Yeah.
I thought it was really cool.
So, Little Jumbo John will lead us away for the first. Do you want to take his lap and then I will take Ben Brash?
Yeah, Brash ain't in the wall again, that is hoping.
Oh, God.
An early Matt F1's left the session.
Is that the story of Matt's season so far?
We're just leaving the session.
Yeah. No. Do you want me to send him my... Do you want me?
Go on, you pick the invite. I'll do the Jumbo John lap.
Jumbo
Jumbo John 15 is not 15th on the track at the moment. He's going to be the first to come round and set his lap. Late last minute reserve for you, wasn't he?
Extremely late, but what a legend. I didn't approach him, he approached me. That is what kind of driver he is.
That's business.
Yes, he stands on business as well. Yeah, Cobbs is, yeah.
He's starting now.
Yeah.
Speaking of starting, Jumbo John starts his lap into turn 1. He's got to keep this quite narrow, doesn't want to drift out too far wide. Does take it quite well, doesn't want to hit the wall as he goes into the next corner, which is easy to do. Easy to lose the rear as well, especially if you're running low TC around the track like this. It's very, very slidey. Stays close to the wall, doesn't hit it. DRS already 50% down the ZRS. He burnt there. This is going to take some it's not saving when you're driving around Vegas on your ERS, but you've got to time it correctly because there's a lot of straights where you can burn it even without turning it on. Keeps it narrow. You've got to brake earlier than you think here because otherwise you're going to go into the runoff area. Keeps it nice and clean. Takes both the curbs to get the car rotated easy. Now take the wide line into the narrow line as you then exit close to the wall, and then the straight is coming up. Ahead of him is the GP20 driver. Might get a slight toe off of him if he's close enough. I don't think he is close enough, but we will see when we get to the straight when DRS is active. He's got a brake early and don't want to dip into the runoff area here. Takes it perfectly. Now down the back straight, which lasts forever, and he doesn't have the DRS really to burn down here. 20% now. I mean, he can use it as his main bit, but he's used it early. He's going to have DRS. He is going to get a toe, though. I'll tell you that. He is going to get a toe off the GP20 traffic. He might benefit a little bit from it. Maybe not too much, but he will benefit a little bit from it. Now, he wants to get this corner right because it's easy to validate through here. First corner, a little bit wide. Second corner, it keeps it nice together. Don't want to smack the wall like Ben Brash nearly did behind him there. And Jumbo John round the final corner. Don't want to invalidate here either. Taking too much curb. And for the first lap of the day, Jumbo John, not GP20, United Racing driver, is going to set a 132.1.
And Ben Brash goes quicker with a 131.2. And Scotty MT, our second place in the championship, goes ahead of him. Behind him, there is a white car of Bergen, and there's Pigeon again. I missed another Pigeon lap. It's the story of my season. Pigeons on provisional pole. Then it's the two cars of Pink Panther slipstream each other. Diablo goes P5, and then it's going to begin that. Cobbs, I'm going to take you downstairs. Oh shit. Okay.
If you want to take him downstairs, you do that. So Hayton has been blocked in the pit lane. Did he try and get out of the driver's way and end up getting disqualified for sitting there? Might have been the case.
That is so unfortunate for Haytham. And his teammate, DSL Brad, is coming into the pits. Not sure why.
Throughout all of that as well, Thomas Wayne went P3. He likes this track.
As Plavonch is next. Plavonch to the line. He's used up all his ERS. To the line, he goes P6. Next up is Lee Webb. Lee Webb to the line. What can Renault do? Right, Cobbs, I'm taking you downstairs.
All right, you do that. Lee Webb has used all his battery, so he's not had enough for the straight. P6. Yes, this is something I found out they have been doing all week, giving each other a toe around Vegas, getting it time right to give each other that much more time. And the first one we're going to see how he does from it is Rumsky, P5 in the stands at the moment. Is he going to be P5 in the leaderboard here as he comes around the final corner now? Crosses the line and goes. P4 does one better. Now it's going to be Reese's turn for that slipstream down the next straight. Next driver is... Who is the next driver? White car. That's Pigeon, isn't it? It's going to come into the pit lane. It's going to be Pray for Yay. Oh yeah, Pray for Yay's in now. We've got him back in the side. Love to see it. And actually had some pretty good results back in last season. With that, guys, P7 just by his teammate. Good lap. Very, very nice lap. Next up is... Cobby lasted long, didn't he? Ray had about 5 minutes and he was done. When he gets back, we should put in the comments, stop Cobby abuse. Hello, Imri. What are you doing over here? You should be in the other stream. You have another stream, right? Is Lemons on it tonight? I don't know. But how you doing? We'll be back in a minute. Your TP is just taking his budgie downstairs. As P7 is Egolf Hazard, P4 in the stands. P7 leaderboard separates the BWT Pink Panthers in the top 10 there. P7 for the Vamos driver, who currently lead the constructors as well by about 30 points, I think it is. 30 points. I'll lobby restart because the game's amazing. This game is great. As now the switch for the toe. It's Rizki's turn to get the toe now off of Rumsky. This is perfection. Let's see where Rizki goes. He got a fantastic toe there. He's burnt all his ERS, but it's not going to be a problem because he is coming up to the final corner now as Rumsky pulls into the pits and Rizki crosses the line to put his GP20 car in P7. So P4 and P7 for the GP20. That toe has worked and that is fantastic. Next driver, Matt's back. He is indeed. Did I miss an invite? Was he just drawing back himself? Can't remember. He is back and he is down the straight. With 17% ERS, he won't be able to have it for the final corner because he'll have it burnt, I believe. He's running low on fuel, but he is all right. I didn't see his sector times. Hello, Jay. How you doing? It is just me at the minute because Armin's taken a Cobby downstairs. So I will try my best to keep you updated while Armin is sitting on board with whoever he's sitting on board with. But Matt, I will tell you what Matt's doing right now. He's coming over the line. But before that, there was a grey car. I believe it's a Breakfast Blitz car. That was Fraser, who's now full-time going P9. And Matt, P19, is now going to put the car P15. Not bad from Fraser. Matt will be wanting to improve on that one.
Stevie comes into the pits.
Imri said hello. Their lobby restarted, so he came and said hi in
Hello,
the chat.
Imri. It's good to see.
And Jay.
Oh, he had a very interesting way of saying it.
Yes, and Jay is also here as well.
Hi, Jay. How's the plan? Brad's on the time.
Speaking of the plan, it is Brad. You missed the Reevesy go P7 at the time, now P8, because Milan slotted his car in P2, I've just realised. Good luck by Milan there, putting that car right on the first row as it stands on the attempt for Pigeon. Pigeon's first lap was great.
Fudgy went mental, so I had to take him downstairs, unfortunately.
It didn't last long, Cobby's cameo. About 5 minutes.
Yeah, he was not happy. But
Brad right now is on the lap, or was he going around again? I think
you could have done a good transition there.
What could I have said?
You could have gone, speaking of someone who's not happy, it's Brad.
Well, I can't say that. I mean, he is someone that does like to chirp up quite a bit, DSL Brad, when he has something to say.
Oh.
And at the moment, he'll be wanting to have a say on this qualifying session, putting this car, hopefully, in the top 2 positions with Brad's qualifying pace. But we'll see, because he's got no toe down the straight, but he has got 55% ERS to burn, and he's going to have to burn that quickly if he wants to use it optimal. Although his hot lap usage is actually lower than his ERS. I don't know why Brad's is like that compared to everyone else's. Has he timed that wrong? We'll see. DSL Brad, Renault Invincible. His usage bar compared to the ERS he actually has is a lot lower. People have had that quite even. Brad's got it a lot lower. He's deployed all his battery, but he's still got 29% and goes P5 just behind Famous Wayne.
Brad, who used to be top 100 around the in-time trial, so he'll be looking to have a good race. As Craig starts his time.
I'm going to go finish by 0.0.2.
Pigeon.
Goodbye. Imri called you baby cakes.
Yes.
No, there's allegations going on with you two, and
I feel like Imri he likes me a bit too much.
Too much.
Yeah, it's a bit worrying how much he likes me. But waiting to the line, what can he do? He improves, but he stays P4. A very solid P4.
He improves, but it's not enough. As Diablo goes P5.
And Ben Brad goes P5. And then a few cars flying in the back. That's Scotty MT starting a time. But we're going to go on board with the grey car at the final corner, which is Berger. Berger's starting a time anyways.
Yes,
so we're going to go board with Plavant, who is 2 tenths up on his time. The Racing Knights, who had a brilliant... Oh, someone's off in the runoff area. It's the Vamos Motorsport of Egolf Hazard, who's P11 currently. On an outlap.
And he has locked his arms when trying to turn the car there, but he does keep it together, not
as
twisting about
goes
there.
P9.
Plavant separating GP20 drivers.
Yes, next up is the GP20 driver of Rumsky. What can Rumsky do? He's turned on a hot lap, overtake even, and to the line.
I don't know if he'll be able to improve compared to the toe he had from Reevesy the previous lap.
He has actually used up all his deployed to the line. He does. He goes ahead of DSL Brad, the master qualifier. Is down in P8 currently. In behind next, I think it's Scotty MT. No, it's not. It's Lil Jumbo John. He's coming to the pits. Next up is Egolf Hazard, who's going to start a time. We saw him in the runoff earlier. And then Stevie. And then it's going to be Famous Wayne. And then it's going to be Pigeon. I'm going to get a Pigeon lap. Get in. I've got a Pigeon lap tonight. And in the final corner. Ooh.
Whoa, hold on a minute. Has Scotty MT been impeded there? I'm not quite sure what's happened in between the mixture of the BWT
and Pink goes
Panthers.
Faster.
Scotty's getting a toe off of the BWT Pink Panther of Prey. And he goes fastest with it.
Scotty MT goes even faster than Lil Pigeon.
He did not get impeded, but that was a little bit shaky between those two drivers there. Matt. As Matt's left the session again. Matt F1 is going to have one of those ones tonight, I think. Great lap by Scotty MT, and that is a very
saucy
lap.
Car?
The grey car, Bergen,
That's
I believe, right?
Bergen does not improve, actually.
No. Next driver is Pray for Ye, who did clip the wall. No, it was Diablo that clipped the wall when he was letting Scotty through to not get in his way.
Are you sure it's Pray for Ye? It's Egolf Hazard. Egolf Hazard going down the main straight now. He's going to turn on DRS any second. Have you realised they shortened the DRS to make it less OP?
Yeah,
it's still OP.
It takes longer to activate it, right?
Oh, Egolf Hazard's backed out. So P12 for the man who's in the championship fight for Vermos. But
He's not improving now, though, and he's not going to improve because he is 2/10 slower than his previous lap, and with that, he's going to pull into the pit lane. Late little dip.
yeah,
Late
I'm
dip.
not sure what happened there. He's sort of on a fast lap, but then he gave up on it. As
I think
next
the
up,
toe's
it
so
will be
powerful right
Stevie. Stevie to the line. He improves by 4/10 and he goes ahead of Craig MC for Ironworks Racing. Then it is Préfier for the Pink Panthers, who went off into the first corner to let Scott through, so he will not be doing a time. As
Bones invalidated, so it's Craig, I believe. No, it's not. Who's that going
it's
past?
Fraser. Oh no, Fraser's the one before. Who's the?
Bergen's invalidated.
So it will be
he'll
Fraser.
coming to his pits. So yes.
What can
it's
Fraser do here?
Wah!
Fraser has been probably one of DTS's best reserves in the past
Oh, he
few
is
seasons.
clutch.
Yeah, he turns up and he delivers an unbelievable performance every time. And he's probably,
from
he is
round one,
DTS's
which-
most reliable man.
We won't talk about what he did in round one, but I love him
what
either
happened?
way. He did not serve his drive-through and got disqualified
Oh,
when he was
he
reserved
improved
for
by
IT.
10th and stays for 11. Wait, what? He didn't serve a drive-through. And
No, he had a drive-through, thought he could do it whenever, left it too long, and then got disqualified on his lap. So Fraser,
Oh,
do
that's
not do that
unfortunate.
tonight, mate. But yeah, he stays P11. I believe it's
Yes.
Craig next, right?
No, Craig is on an out lap, so I'm trying to figure out who's next on the flying lap.
Haytham says this game is poo. I had to stop in the pit lane to let people pass, and it got disqualified, as I suspected.
Yeah, I'm with you, Haytham. There, I think that's you did the right thing trying to let people through. Little John by John is on a lap here. So
As,
what
Stocker-
can another very reliable reserve do here?
Stocker says, sneak in a slipstream from the car in front. Ain't nice. Nasty work, he calls it.
I mean, the game is the game. You can't really complain with a toe. Yeah,
As long as no one is purposely backing out of their lap to ruin people's laps while they're getting a tow round here, Sticky, then everything is gonna be.
whoa.
Okay.
Stiggy wasn't the one who did it. He just laughed about
No,
it.
you're right. He didn't.
Yeah. So yeah, I will not have
We've got to expose him when we can.
bad words upon. Oh, Craig is he's gone. Cut the whole
Where
chicane.
is Craig?
He cut the whole chicane. Right, next up, since John by John back to his lap, it will be Benjamin Brash. What can he do
Wow.
here? He's looking
What's
good. to
Brashley
keep up
got?
on.
You know, Ben Brash reminds me of the Micah Richards of DTS for some reason. He
What?
does. He's
What?
just he bursts onto the scene, but he's a bit of a donut at times.
What?
And Imola
Micah
last week was
Richards.
was a great showing of what Ben Brash can do. But when he's on
Oh,
form,
he's in the wall.
oh, he's nearly in the wall there. But he is on form. But when he's on form, he's incredible. He's by far one of the top 3 drivers in the tier consistently when he's on form.
Are you calling Micah Richards top 3 right backs in the league?
Yeah, about that. I meant more of the Micah, like when he's on form when he's like presenter mode on form. He's on form.
What is going? He's backed out. Honestly,
He was listening.
That deserved to
He
be
was
backed
listening.
out because that was
He
shocking,
was-
man. Right, who's next on the time? It's got to be one of them. Oh, Lee Webb's in the wall. Lee Webb's in the wall. He just went past the chicane, and that is going to distract a few drivers. Get past him. And Fraser's retired as well. Yeah, he is taking a lot of guys off there.
Oh my goodness, he's going to get disqualified. He's going to get disqualified.
No, he's got a bit of a gap now to get his car out there.
Oh,
But that might be
my
Lee Webb's
days.
session ended. Right, Project GP20. One of their drivers is on the time, and he's actually invalidated, so he's going to go for another time. That's Rumsky. Reese just in behind is on the
Part
out
of that
lap.
says Jay.
Brad's on the
Ruin other
out
people's
lap.
laps.
Diablo is on the flying lap. What can he do? His final lap of the day.
He
And
got a
he's-
little bit too much on the curb there.
I thought it was perfect.
you
Overtake
reckon?
mode on and to the line. What can Diablo set? He is going to go P. He's going to stay P6. He doesn't improve. Behind
Not
him
bad
is
lap for
Scotty
Diablo,
MT
though.
starting a time.
I tell you what, we are going to see right now people fighting for toes, and I tell you, 2 drivers who have got that toe right away from everyone. It is actually my 2 drivers.
Next up is
who
Joe
actually
John
come
by
around
John, who
the corners now.
started at the time. And then there's a lot of cars in that final corner. The one who is leading them is Milan on an outlap. Then
Pablo's going to get destroyed
Wayne.
with the toe.
It's not Fabulous Wayne. Wayne's invalidated. And Wayne's coming into the pits. There's a lot of cars coming over the line. And I don't know which one of them are doing a lap and which one's starting. But we'll go
Is that
with...
Egolf?
I think they're okay.
Egolf missed the line. Egolf's in the pit lane, sorry. So Wayne
Okay.
has also
Wayne is
done...
Ben Brash is done. Egolf is done.
Pray.
And Matt is
This is
done.
Pray.
Pray for Ye. What can he do? 4 BWT Pink Panthers to the line. 4 the current constructors Super Bowl winners. He goes P12 ahead of Egolf Hazard. Egolf Hazard's qualifying has
behind?
not been great.
not sure who that was. But next up is GP20
We're going
drivers.
to
and
Reesky
it's-
because he's the one getting the toe here. This could be a big
He
lap
is
for
indeed.
Reesky. And I think Reesky needs a big lap for his recent run of form. Here we go. To the line, Rumsky, his good mate, is giving him the toe. Overtake mode activated. To the line, the 2 Project GP20 cars. Number 1 goes P7. The other one goes P4.
Reesky!
That's a great time. But
What
DSL
a
Brad, the flying
team
man
like that
around the
is.
streets. To the line, where can he go? He goes P6. So
He
not a
will
great
not
lap for Brad
be
standards.
happy with that.
Next up is Scotty MT to the line. Scotty MT goes
Scotty
even quicker.
MT.
It's a 1:34.19. Next up
But the
is
pigeon's
Diablo.
2 temps up! The pigeon is 2 temps
Yeah,
quicker!
I'm going to go on board with him after Milan because Milan's at the final corner. Pigeon is right behind Milan. So you stay aboard with Pigeon, I'll stay with Milan. What can Milan do here? He's currently P3. He needs to find 3 temps. Can he find that 3 temps? He finds 2
But
temps.
little
and he's
pigeon!
P2.
He finds even
Oh
more! He goes
my
quicker!
god! What a lap from Pigeon!
Didn't he broke into the 29s?
That is a ridiculous lap from Pigeon, and that puts him on pole. Pigeon's
And
done it
Lee
again.
Webb is giving us his best little showcase of Las Vegas down the straight, going literally slower than a snail, with the 2
But
GP20 cars
Pigeon
behind him.
takes pole again. How does he do this every week? Unbelievable from the championship
Wow,
leader.
look at the GP20 drivers driving side by side. Jay, is it? Oh, they're battering them, are they? Say no more.
Good. Stay humble there.
Did you see Sabrina Carpenter do that the other day?
What, stay humble there?
Yeah,
Or
she
the
sat
Erling
down, did the
Haaland, or the Erling
celebration.
Haaland,
Yeah, she said. I was surprised Brad didn't play by the second there.
Pigeon is not staying humble because he's
No.
that guy and he's on the pole once again. Unbelievable from Pigeon. And 1:30.185. Brilliant time on
Bromsky
board.
says, Reesky best buy me a drink, gave up my lap to give him the toe.
Ooh. Is there
what,
tension
Pigeon?
there?
No, I don't think there is tension. I think. Well, I'll tell you actually, there will be tension.
I think Reesky is
No.
not happy. Rumsky
No,
is not
there-
happy. He had to give up his
No.
lap.
Do you know what? That is payback for on stream on Monday. Rumsey talking about his sister while she was in the stream.
Oh God. Oh,
So there may be tension there.
oh God. Yeah.
For those who weren't aware, this is Pigeon's best trap by a mile. This is
Trying to
according
find who
to.
else. I'm joking. I'm joking. Right, Pigeon's on pole. Pigeon's on pole. Scotty MTP2, Milan P3, Reesky P4, and Wayne P5. Brad P6 with Brash P7. Diablo P8, Rumsky P9, and Plavod rounds off the top 10. Fraser White P11, Braithwaite P12, Egolf P13, Lee Webb P14, Bergen P15, Little John by John, followed by Matt, Stevie, Craig, and Haytham, who got disqualified.
What I will say, Matt didn't get a set another time because he just disconnected then joined back. The other thing I was going to say is you may say this is one of Pigeon's best tracks, but this is also one of Scotty MT's and Famous Wayne's best tracks.
Once again,
So,
I'm trying to find who asked.
This will be a close one, I believe, at the front here. Brad will not be happy with that P6 lap. Bear in mind, he was a top 100 driver in time trial round here.
Yeah, wait, is that a
before-
bit fraudulent from Brad?
Is Brad fraudulent? Who knows? Has the pressure got to him? Who knows?
What do you make of that? Is Brad
I say,
the biggest fraud in DTS history?
and my answer to that is, save it, pal. Let's see what you can do on track. Let's see what you can do on track and see if you can take a win from P6. We will see. but people are picking their strategies right now. I imagine the strategies are all going to be fairly similar, although I do believe we'll see a couple of soft tyres on the start because we know how early safety car can come into play around here.
I think medium hard all the way.
Medium hard all the way, he says. Let's hope no one loses audio today. Let's hope no one's got a default setup on like I did on Monday. Let's hope everyone is absolutely cooking and looking forward to this. Everyone looking forward to it? You looking forward to it?
I want that flipping hour and 45 back from Monday, man. That was awful. Right, formation lap is away. I'm going to have a quick glance of tyres before I let you do your thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, carry on.
Oh, okay, he says, as Lil Pigeon, flying and qualifying, flying like a bird, not quite a budgie though, starts on those medium tyres. P2, his closest rival, his protagonist, the one who he stole the win off last week, Scott MT, also opting for medium tyres. Milan Specky Spec Belg, P3, also on the mediums, having a good little run of form recently, followed by a great qualifying lap with help from his teammate Rumsky is Rizky in P4, very closely followed by, as he gives us a weave, Famous Wayne, sniffing his rear, very close there. And for once, for once, it's not Famous Wayne who's behind Brad. It's Brad who's behind Famous Wayne. Opting for those medium tyres, starting P6. We want to gain those positions as soon as possible. Then it is Benjamin Brashley, Micah Richards, Ben Brash, P7 on the grid.
You need to give him a new person, man. No, it's not Micah Richards.
I think you'd rather that than receive the F124 award. He starts P7 on mediums, closely followed by... Oh my
god, man. Oh, you
I'll invite him back in a minute. Do that. I'll invite him back in a second because he won't be able to take control anyway. Diablo, P8 on the mediums. Rumsky, first driver on the hard tyres, starting P9. Plavonch, P10 on the mediums. And Fraser now full-time on those medium tyres. Also, Prefier, the second BWT driver on the mediums, closely followed by Egolf Hazard, who had a pretty poor qualifying. Lee Webb, who was parking his car in the middle of the track, opts for the hard tyres, while Bergen and Lil Jumbo John opt for those mediums, as does Matt, who didn't get to get his final lap in, Steve B on those medium tyres, and Klieg and Haytham, who unfortunately got disqualified, starts also on those medium tyres.
You have just jinxed Ben Brush. Pigeon has parked his car in P1. There's a big gap between these guys and... I can't tell who that is. It is Diablo, actually. I think it's Diablo?
Red card for Gabasi. Wow.
That's why he's still my go-to centre-back. Right. As Haytham is going to park his car, the teammate of Ben Brash for Motor Regair, who did win it in Schumacher last week with Mr. Bus. As for the 8th time, why are the lights so quick? 5 red lights. And we're gone. We're going.
Wait, did that just pop up and say DRS disabled? What just happened there?
Milan gets a brilliant start scoring MT. The lights were so quick. And Milan around the outside of the
They're 3 wide into turn 1. Rizky sandwich between Brad and Wayne.
Rizky's got a position. Wayne and Brad going side by side. I think Brad's got a position. And now he's going to go for Rizky. Is he going to try to go down the inside of the man he crashed in with Singapore?
Rizky's blocked by Scotty.
Man, he was leading championship last week. Big contact between the two. Brad gets the position.
There's yellows at the back. There's yellows at the back. Praise gone. Praise gone to VSC. Early doors. And everyone's off the track. Egolf's in the runoff. Bergen's the wrong way round. Wings are everywhere. What is going on here?
What is going on?
Something tells me, Ben, can you take control now, mate? Now as a VSC. If not, well, as a VSC, leave the lobby, reconnect. Try it again. Otherwise, you're getting screwed by the game again. Bergen, I believe, or someone missed their braking and took out 3 cars there. There's no wing for Egolf. Bergen prays out the race. Plavonch might have got caught up in it as well. Did I see it say DRS disabled when it started then?
I don't know. The lights went so quick. I must say, the breakfast blitz under the lights here is unbelievable. I hate the game.
Brash, I'm going to take responsibility of this and then say it's my fault today, because ever since I've mentioned you, everything's gone wrong. The game has retired you, Ben.
That is... yep, it's a load of garbage. Once again, we can't get a normal race where... Yep, it's just annoying.
Sit around and join us on the stream if you want.
I believe they're about to get going, because Pigeon is flat out right now. And safety car, he's better. so it's not
Yes,
just ending yet.
Ben, this has happened quite a bit with people where you can't take control, the AI does it, and then...
And it's gone, and Milan has
Screws you
caught
over.
him napping. Milan has caught Pigeon napping. This could be a moment for Milan to try and get a move back on Pigeon. DRS activated, but Milan is going to stay back behind here because he knows it's quite a risky spot after looking at turn 1. In behind, we're going to see if anyone's pulling out. It is the motor regatta of Haytham. Haytham's up to P13, P12, make that, because he's gone ahead of CB. Lil Jumbo John around the outside of Lee Webb.
Who's out in the runoff? Oh, it's Ben.
It's a great move. And he gets the position. Plavonch down the inside of Lee Webb. And he's trying to give Jumbo John as well, but he stays behind. And Plavonch is ahead of Lee Webb now. Lee Webb dropping down the positions. P16 for him.
I will say, I didn't realise Milan caught Scotty in all of that. I didn't realise that happened. And
He got him off turn 1.
Stocker's not very happy. Stocker's really not very happy.
Yeah.
As there's yellow flags, that's a run off for Bergen. Bergen's in the run off, he's missed his break and he's in the wall. Bergen with that no wing cannot get the car on track. P18, he's lost.
And we're seeing a move from Diablo on Reeski. But Reeski's going to stick his nose around the outside, but his nose to back out there. Oh, Diablo has a moment there. Reeski cannot quite get a run, and that leaves him down to P7. We saw just that Haytham losing position, Lil Jumbo John. And then Pigeon leaves us away.
Gap. The fastest lap trickles down the grid now on to Matt with 33.5. Pigeon 8 temps now. DRS will allow Milan to get back in. If he's there, he will be there just about to pick it up, and Pigeon loves a burn at the start, and he is burning that ERS to get away now.
Yeah, I'm looking at possibly a swap between Reeski and Rumsky in the next 10 laps also.
Ooh, shots from the stock. He says Bergen back to back. Good thing there was no
Lil
pink
Jumbo
car
John gets
ahead of
another
him this
position, but
time.
there's contact this time. There's contact between Plavonch and Stevie. While Lil Jumbo John tried to go down the inside, is that damage for the Racing Knights car? It doesn't look like it. He looks like he's got his end plates.
Who are we looking at?
Plavonch down in P14.
No, Plavonch looks all good to me.
Diablo is vulnerable. Diablo is vulnerable here from Reeski. Or has he just got DRS?
I think he's alright. I think he's okay.
He might have just got it.
But he's got no ERS to defend with. If he doesn't, does he have it? We'll see, because the detection zone is a little bit later. Does he have it?
It is so far.
Diablo, he does have it.
Did.
There is a lot later now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, a lot later.
He's a very, very lucky man, Diablo is. But Pigeon leads us way for the start on lap 4 after this. His personal sticker reads, "Keep calm and no heroics into Santa Vot." We're going to be
That's
hoping...
what Wayne calls Netherlands, that is.
Does it?
Like, who's it that says Zandvoort for Netherlands?
Oh, yeah.
Is it Wayne?
Yeah, Wayne calls Zandvoort. And we see a car in the pits. I can't tell who that is. It's Stevie in the pits. So is that for wing change? I think it could be. And Diablo this time is out of DRS. He's really struggling out there, the Pink Panther.
Does he have damage? Or does he just not have the pace?
Yeah, he's got 2 GP20s. He's got the Breakfast Blitz and Racing Knights behind him. Whereas at the front, are we going to see a move from Milan this time around? He is sliding all sorts.
He also doesn't have much more ERS than Pigeon, so he is actually Pigeon's just got unbelievable pace around there. Oh, he hits the wall, Milan hits the wall, and it puts him wide there, and it allows Scotty to get a better run. He clipped the wall and it unsettled his car, and now it could be an attack from Scotty MT before he goes for Pigeon, because it's 9.5 temps. He will have DRS, but is Scotty close enough with the DRS to go for him? And he's got the ERS on him.
I think Scotty should go for him. He's 3 temps out, and this is a
vulnerable.
moment of vulnerability from Milan, who's got pretty much no ERS, but he is going to stay ahead because Scott's not going to attack. And DSL
Brad's
is
looking for a
back.
move, yeah? Is that Brad going for a move? No, it's just for his braking, I think.
Oh, and just behind, Reeski stays behind Diablo. Behind that,
The front.
Plavonch gets ahead of Lil Jumbo John. And Craig is in no man's land.
I do believe Matt gets up to P9.
Oh,
I do believe...
great
who am I talking about? Craig, Matt, etc. That massive lap 1 incident allowed them to gain loads of positions off the start.
Yeah. A lot of people have moved around positions.
Side by side, Rivski and Diablo. Rivski went for the move there and then looked for the switchback, but he didn't quite have the traction. I believe Rivski on the medium traction also lost his rear a little bit there, and he's chasing down Diablo now. Is he going to get him
go for it
before the corner? He's going to go for it and he's going to get it done. And Rivski now up into P6, but Diablo looks for a move but has to back out. Rumsky now the car behind him. Rivski is going to be very vulnerable down this straight, however. Very vulnerable.
One man who is vulnerable, once again, it is Milan. He's got half the ERS Scott has. And potentially, could we see him be forced to make a move for the lead here?
Because he's going to lose too much time to Pigeon, you're thinking?
Well, he just doesn't want to lose position to Scott. So he'd rather take the lead than go down to P3. So what are we going to see in this main straight? Oh, Scott almost hit the wall. And Scott is using overtake mode. Milan is not. And Pigeon is in hot lap mode. So 3 different ERS modes being used down this main straight. Who is the closest? And I can tell you for a fact, the man who's the fastest on the straight is that Renault Invincible of DSL Brad, because he's running 1-0. Racing has lost 2 positions on the main straight there.
That's at from DRS, yeah.
But his teammate Rumsky down the inside of Diablo.
Just a little swap.
Yeah, and here we go. Scotty MT and Milan go side by side, the old rivals, and Scotty MT is backed out. He knows that he does not want to go side by side through that corner. It's too dangerous.
Fighting at the back, Haytham getting Lee Webb. Plavonch got past Jumbo Johnigan as well.
They've still got side by side though.
3 wide into turn 1. It's Rivski, Diablo and Matt. Rivski's been hit by Diablo. Rivski side by side with Diablo. Diablo's forced wide. And now Matt's going to go for the attack. Down the inside this time. Now the outside line. Now the inside. And now it's the move completed by the Racing Knights driver. Diablo losing 2 positions, getting his elbows out and end up backfiring. And now it's the GP20 drivers in P6 and P7. And then behind that is Fraser going past Diablo this time. Fraser side by side with Diablo.
Oh,
big snap.
Big
snap from Fraser. And that allows Diablo to hold that position for another lap. He lives to fight another day. That's the saying.
Brasco Pyro down in front row. Wow.
Manic did say a couple things as well. Ted Kravitz was on the pit wall about that Pro VA incident. Guess that was a big one. I can confirm after some investigation, Bergen decided there's breaks
time around because Milan has a bit more ERS than Pigeon and Scott. Here we go.
Oh my god! Oh my god! What? We had an Ollie Jelly incident with Bergen. Apparently, what happened in turn 1 at the start.
And Milan's going to go for it. Milan's using overtake mode. And he's going to go for Pigeon. Scott is going to follow. Scott's going to go into P2.
Oh, is it Scott
Pigeon drops down to P3. No, he's going to stay in P2. Oh,
no, he's not. Late one down the inside. He's missed the braking.
He outbroke himself, but they're all okay somehow. And Scott would have been panicking for his life. And DSL Brad is going to go for Pigeon. It's 2 by 2.
Oh my god!
2 by 2 for the lead.
Famous Wayne to win the race when he's all taking each other out.
Around the outside of Scott. They go side by side into the first corner. Scotty MT, Lil Pigeon, Milan, and DSL Brad. And Scotty MT has got the outside line. Pigeon has the inside line. Who has got the grip, of these two?
Pigeon's got it, I believe, with DRS.
They're having a drag race.
Oh my god!
And Pigeon has the ERS advantage. He uses overtake mode and he gets ahead.
And just behind that, Wayne misses his braking and then he takes Brad out. Oh, he has to back out behind. And that fight in there allowed the other 2 behind to close up. This DRS train at the front 5 is going to be a massive DRS train if this keeps up. Pigeon, I thought, misses braking there, but he sits just behind. Milan gets a snap. And we're back.
That all came from Scotty EMT missing his braking and he almost caused carnage.
Jay says this is class. Jay says this is class. That fight was good. A diamond formation they was running into that straight there.
And I think we're going to see Rivski go into P6, Matt go into P7, and Rumsky go down to P8, potentially.
Potentially. Although, it's Rivski that has DRS, you're right. This could be a lot of positions lost for Rumsky. Depends on what the gap is. He might be alright with the way the DRS is now, and the gap he's got. He might only lose 1.
I will say Matt's got a fuel light.
Matt's got some pace. Pigeon takes P1.
Pigeon takes the lead. So Pigeon, he retook his lead. Fraser goes back into P9, and the 2 Prodigy P20 stay where they are.
He didn't lose his position. Rivski defended it for his teammate there with the ERS that Rivski had built up. What's going on in front? Oh, Brad's coming in early. No, actually, it's not that early. Actually, that's not that early. Yeah, that's all right. Brad going for that undercut to catch them out while they're all fighting, looking potentially thinking maybe the DRS down that straight.
Where undercut is probably not going to work.
Not optimal, yeah.
Big
snap for Scotty! Scotty nearly in the wall! My god, he must have grazed that with his tyre there. How did he keep that out of the wall? And now he's going to fight Milan potentially. No, he's going to back out and sit behind That was close. That could have been race ending if he missed his braking a little bit more there.
Yeah, I think DRS around here is so powerful where you just want to stay in the DRS of someone
That's
rather
Prey.
than go for a different strategy.
Prey's not happy in the chat. Or he gives us a skull emoji. He's not up. He got torpedoed apparently.
Yeah, honestly. Brad's timed this perfectly. He's going to get DRS off Lee Webb. So maybe this has gone perfect for him. This
Not
is his
part of the
teammate in front of
plan.
him.
Not
The
part
plan.
of the plan.
The plan of Renault Invincible. They have cooked. They have actually cooked. That is unbelievable from Renault Invincible. But they
And I
managed to
think
do this.
Milan might be looking for a move for P1 here. It's 3 temps, 4 temps, 4 temps, 3 temps. The gap is just
no, he's
bouncing
not-
in and out.
he's
It's not going to
using
go
any
for
battery.
it. He's going to wait. And Scotty behind looking for the move on Milan, just looking for his braking. Scotty obviously being extra cautious now going into that corner after missing his
Renault
braking the first
Invincible
time.
have
round.
smashed this. Lee Webb just has to
Pigeon's in,
keep towing him.
Milan's in, Scotty's in, Wayne's in.
Oh, okay,
The
so where does
GP20
Brad
drivers
go?
stay out. Late cut in the pit lane for Matt. That could have been a track limit there. A lot of people pitting
Yeah,
now.
this
Lots
is
of Matt gets a 10.
unbelievable. This is
Matt gets a 10.
unbelievable from Renault Invincible what I'm watching. Because Lee Webb's now coming into the pits and Brad
Oh, there's
is...
Brad sorted.
Oh, no,
Brad's
he's
sorted.
not coming into the pits. He's
Wait,
actually faked
Brad-
going into the pits.
Brad's sorted, right?
Yeah, I think Brad might come out in the lead here.
He is. He's ahead of Scotty. He's ahead. He's fighting
No,
Milan side
no,
by
he's
side.
lost
Lee
it.
Webb's held him
Lee
up.
Webb,
Lee
yeah,
Webb's
Lee
held him
Webb's held
up.
him up in the apex of turn 1.
He's fighting.
They're gonna get
Brad.
side by
They're
side.
fighting each other. Is
No,
he
no,
gonna
they're not
fight him or let
fighting.
him through?
Lee Webb will
Are
let
you
him
sure
through.
about that? Are you sure?
I hope he will let him through. Yeah, there you go.
He does let him by. Scotty looking for the move on Lee Webb now. He gets it done. Scotty's now behind Brad,
Oh,
but he
that's
gets
the
the
vital
move.
move from Scott.
And Wayne is stuck behind him.
So if
Wayne-
Lee Webb let him through at turn 1, I think
He would have been ahead.
DSL
Yeah,
Brad would have
100%.
won.
Yeah.
Not one. They just would have led.
He would have won in the pit position. He would have been P1 there, but he's ended up P3. Scotty ended up being the
we
biggest
do have the
loser.
words from the team principal. He goes yeah, just
Stocker says not cooking but boiling.
That's a good saying, you know. I'm gonna start using that.
Are we going to see Rumsky and Reevesky
Milan has to stay in DRS here. He is so close to not being in it, but he will get DRS, which will help him.
I think Rumsky and Reevesky are going to lose out quite a bit here.
Yeah, they will be undercut. However, they will have the freshest tyres.
Plavon's is definitely going to miss out. Rumsky stays out again.
But they can't come in. Oh wait, they can't come in the same time.
They can.
But they don't want to risk it. As
I guess that's fair.
famous Wayne gets Lee Webb, and Wayne is out of DRS from the front pack. Is at the end of his race. Now Lil John
Reevesky
and Reevesky come in.
on
Yeah.
those hard tyres now. So Rumsky P1 with a 7.9
Milan's
gap to
dropped out DRS of
Plavonch.
Pigeon.
Pigeon got that time right in the pit lane.
Oh,
Did
but
he
he's
break a
just
little
got
bit
it
later?
again. He has got so lucky. He has
Does he have
stayed
it?
just in it.
This
Yeah,
is a
he got
similar
it.
story to what we saw on Monday with DSL Brad and Milan. Milan was just hanging on with that DRS and he was keeping himself in the race.
He is. It's like a pigeon has a rope, and Milan is grabbing it as hard as possible.
I think he's out now though, right? Or is he still in?
No, he's got it, but he doesn't quite have the
It's
pace of Pigeon.
9.6. It's 9 temps now.
Milan has to push here, and
It's
he's
nine
using
and a
team
half.
mode to
Oh,
push.
he's got a burn, yeah. And I'll tell you who has been done over here, Armin. Famous Wayne getting caught behind Lee Webb.
Yeah, and the what's the team called? Vamos is down in P16, and Craig is like that.
Scrapping him. Oh no, Craig's ghosted.
I'm not sure
What
what's
the hell
going on
happened
there.
there? Did he hit the wall or something? What happened there?
No, Craig like lagged and then he ghosted, and I don't know.
Oh, it's still going.
As,
Craig's very jumpy, I think. Oh,
yeah.
Craig is laggy.
And
Oh, dear.
Reevesky and Haytham. And Reevesky's going around the outside, but Diablo's going to join to make it 3
Oh my
wide.
God.
Diablo into the braking zone, and he's backed out of turn 11.
And I think Rumsey's coming in this lap. Rumsey's out again. Rumsey's looking for that safety car. Oh, Rumsey's starting the hard tyres, I missed.
Yeah,
I didn't even
he's on
realise.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Plavonch
it's too early
stays out
coming.
As well.
Brad's fast
Plavonch is
lap.
on the mediums.
Oh,
Brad's
it's pushing back in Milan.
Yeah, he's pushing him around
I
corners.
don't think Milan will be too happy with that from the
I'll tell you-
former championship leader.
This is allowing Scotty to close back up.
As Craig is dropping all sorts of positions.
Craig's
Not sure what's going
extremely
on.
laggy.
Oh my god!
Craig's just
what the hell?
jumped. Craig's
He
laggy.
just jumped from turn 11
Oh
to...
my god, Craig, he's everywhere.
yeah,
He's
this is a
here.
bit...
He's there. He's everywhere. It's Craig.
I'm not sure what's going on here.
So he's just lost 2 and just gained 2. I think Craig's desynced.
I don't even think that's decent.
Yeah, there we go again. There we go again. He's just
How's he got ahead? How's he got ahead? What? We might have to get a crane cab here.
This is absolutely screwing Jumbo John and Egolf over though, because every time they get past him, he just appears back in front
Diablo's
of
around the
them.
back of Rieski here. Diablo's on the back of Rieski, and Milan is just holding on to Pigeon, who has got DRS from
He
Blavonch.
can't do this much longer, can he?
Pigeon has got DRS from Blavonch here. That is very, very big for the Top Gun driver. And that means Milan is out of DRS. Milan just doesn't have the pace for Pigeon. And are we seeing the Ballon d'Or curse strike on Milan here?
Or is it just the potential new Ballon d'Or nominee just too quick for him? Little Pigeon, absolutely flying at the moment round Las Vegas. He's had a great season so
I'd
far.
like to think the curse is a real thing. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, so for your comfort, the curse may be
No, the curse is a real thing. The curse is very much. Milan will back it up. It is a very much a real thing.
I mean, Scotty's still doing alright.
No, they've gone 3 for 3. They have gone 3 for 3 on all 3 of us. It's just not a good thing to go through.
Hayton Pitts have probably try and get away from Craig. As Jay said, he did think Craig thinks he's winning.
Craig down the inside of Jumbo John. And Egolf is going to get a lovely little switchback sort of move on him.
Is he ahead though? Because next thing we'll know, Craig will be up into P1.
They're going to go 3 wide. You can't go 3 wide here, lads. And Craig has backed out. Little Jumbo John around the outside. Egolf down the inside, and he doesn't quite get a move done.
Just he's losing time.
These 4 have been battling all race long. Romsky does have a
Is Scotty going for Brad here? Is Scotty going to go for a move on DSL Brad? Because Scotty is right on the back of him as Craig is a 3-second from multiple warnings, but Scotty potentially looking for the move. Is he going to burn?
Brad has to get Milan in. Milan just doesn't have the pace compared to Pigeon.
Scotty did burn a bit, but he backed out. And yes, it's Brad for the Milan now, right? Is it Brad for Milan?
Oh,
no,
Brad stays behind. So they're going to stay behind for another lap, and that allows Pigeon just to spread his wings and fly across that racetrack as Rieski gets Diablo.
As Max says, I think Pigeon's the fastest full traction driver ever.
You don't know about Prime Armin, mate. That is very incorrect.
Or Jay Tyler. Or did Jay Tyler run?
No, Jay Tyler is not a full TC.
Didn't Jay Tyler run full TC at one point?
No.
What's Stocker run? Someone's on
no,
controller,
TC as well. Stocker runs nothing.
He's on controller, though, isn't he?
Yeah, Stocker's just that guy. Right. As DSL Brad, is he going to get Milan? And if so, when is he going to get him? Oh, sorry, this is Apex there.
This is perfect for Pigeon, though. 1.5 seconds now. It's going to be a big scrap behind. Pigeon just getting away. Obviously, they've all catched on the straight with DRS, but he's got that 1.5 second gap to solidify his position if they do gain half a second.
As I'm looking at possibly 2 more laps until Romsky comes in. So he has 10 laps on the mediums.
I think he's been wanting a safety car.
In terms of where that put him, I think he drops behind Plavonch possibly.
Yeah.
So I don't think this strategy is the one to go stay on.
He's sort of been screwed over by it, really. Is it a potential swap now for Brad?
No, he's going to stay
Scotty?
behind again.
Scotty's not waiting around, is he?
No,
he is. This is just absolutely killing their time to Pigeon, though.
I mean, Brad's opted not to overtake Milan, which...
Rieski 3 wide now, with Diablo and Lee Webb. Rieski does get ahead, Diablo backs out into the corner. He's having a good race.
Pit. I don't know, wait, he has pit.
Oh, no,
he just
Lee
pit
Webb
on the
hasn't
first
pit.
lap.
Oh, he pit that one.
So he probably has to pit again.
As Egolf gets past Little Jumbo John. Not going his way, Egolf.
Yeah, I was going to say, this has not been a great race for Egolf.
Romsky now 5.6. He's losing 2 seconds to Pigeon now.
And
Obviously,
Wayne, without that DRS, is now 4 seconds behind. That DRS is so powerful.
Yeah, Romsky is pinching.
I think Brad has to get Milan here. I think they just got to work together to try and...
Oh, slide!
sideways.
Big slide from Milan there. That could have been horrible if that was a bit worse. Put Braden to the side of him there.
So, are we going to see a move from Brad this time around?
I tell you what,
has
Vegas
he just conceded that?
Vegas without a sprint race goes really quick.
Does it?
Yeah, we're on for that 14 already.
I thought a sprint is just like... It just adds so much more chaos and it just goes by so quick.
it does. Yeah.
And he's got to go for him this time. He's too close not to go for him. He is going to go for him here. So DSL Brad takes P3 and he needs to use this DRS
Scotty's
on
going to
this
go for it.
straight to just go a bit quicker. And Scott is also going to get him here. So Milan drops to P5, Scott
Tactical
P4,
from-
Brad P3.
Tactical from Brad and Scotty to go both for Milan at the same time there. Getting
Yeah,
past
so
him.
now
Wayne's been
this time
unfortunately
around,
gone over.
Scott has to get Brad. But
Rumsky's
Scott
in.
has no ERS to play with.
Rumsky will go for the mediums, or can you do 10 laps on softs? Nah, sure not.
No chance. Just get out the
No,
mediums.
mediums it is.
And
Yeah, it's mediums.
Matt is right at the back of Lee Webb. Lee Webb, whose tyres are finished. He is struggling out there. Matt, who is on much fresher tyres, is going to get overtaken round the outside by Fraser. But Fraser goes slightly too deep, and that's Matt keeping that position. Just in behind, we saw Rumsky come out in P7. He is flying. He's come out in a brilliant place. Because of the fighting from Diablo, Reesky, Lee Webb, and Matt, he's come out in a place where he's very comfortable. And if he gets Diablo, he could chase down Wayne possibly. Rumsky is going to possibly get him on the main straight here. Reesky, I expect him to follow. And this is brilliant from the GP20. Meanwhile, Scotty MT has to get DSL Brad here. Just for them to be able to push Lil Pigeon. Because Lil Pigeon is 2.4 up the road.
I was just going to say... Actually, I'll wait to see if they go past each other first before I fine.
As Scotty MT does take P2. Milan is going to follow. So these three, I think they've understood the situation now. You've got to keep DRSing each other.
Understood the assignment.
Until they get Pigeon. Yeah. They understood it too late, though. The gap was 1.3.
Rumsky's P6, sorry. Rumsky's P6.
Yeah, he's chasing down Wayne.
He's flying. Sorry, he's timing this, like, brilliant.
Yeah.
On those medium tyres. Well, go on, Rumsky. Good pit strategy. Manic was saying in the chat that Wayne's on an 11-lap time trial now. Poor lad had pace today. Obviously, he got caught behind Lee Webb, which caused him to lose the time to the cars in front. Bit of a lonely one for Wayne now.
So, they've started pushing these three. They realise the situation. But have they realised
is
it's
it too late? Is it too late? I think it might be. Although Scotty looks a lot closer.
Yeah, Scott's flying. What the hell?
He does look a lot... Scotty has absolutely dropped Milan and Brad.
Yeah, he's killed 6 temps out of this lap alone. He's killed even more. He's killed a second.
Scotty has pace. Scotty MT is feeling quick today.
So
Lee
was it
Man...
Milan having a
Jake's
pace
asking Lee to
deficit
pit.
rather than Pigeon having supreme pace?
Scotty is flying. 1.2, 1.1.
Yeah.
He's to get his DRS range.
And Milan has dropped out of DRS here. So
Hold on a minute,
Milan,
Scotty
now
MT
Brad
is
has
flying.
to get Milan and try and stay with Scott.
We could have a little last lap fight again in between these two.
I was not
This-
expecting this. I didn't expect him to go bang. Like, this
it's
is
gone.
crazy from Scott. And now the top three in the championship are the top three in this race.
In the order
and
as well.
Brad has got DRS off Scott here.
Yeah,
So-
just Egolf that's not here, and we've got 4 of the top 5.
Yeah,
championship
Eggles'
drivers in the top
teammate
four.
is the one doing the big stuff this week. As there's
big
a
fight
few-
behind.
Lee Webb has got up to P9.
He hasn't pit though. He needs to pit.
But no, he
As
has
Jay
pit, but he just-
Jay has
yeah.
shouted at him to pit now.
Oh, he hasn't just shouted at him. He is
He swore at him. Egolf past Lil Jumbo John. This is fight constantly for
I tell you
P13
what, they're
here.
on equal ERS. Scotty does legitimate seem like he's got the pace here.
He's rapid.
Yeah, this is Scott's to chase now.
It is a good traffic. Although Brad's closed up now as well. Obviously the DRS, but Brad's on the back of Scotty, and Scotty's not quite in that DRS range of Pigeon yet. However, if Brad and Scott work together here, they could get back in that DRS.
Scott's got a really pointy front end compared to these guys. He gains so much time through there. Brad has almost lost DRS off Scott. He will just about get it because he's using overtake mode to stay in.
What wings is Scotty running? Has he got a bit more
I
downforce on his car?
believe,
Or...
inside information, he might be running 4-0. Meanwhile, Brad is running 1-0. It's Brad sideways.
Oh, yeah, Brad is sideways. Is that DRS out?
And
Is that DRS? I think it is.
Did he
Scott's in
get it?
DRS and Brad's out. And Brad's out, right?
I don't think he got it though. I think it's just outside the bird detection.
Brad didn't get DRS. Is Milan going to go for Brad? Milan's going to go for Brad now because Brad didn't catch it because of that slide. And it's going to be P3 from Milan's back belt now.
This
Brad's
is a
out of
great
it.
race now. This is a brilliant watch. As Milan now gets DSL Brad.
I tell you what, how did Pigeon get so much down there straight on Scott though? What the hell?
Scott didn't have DRS and he had no battery, so it'll put him in none.
As Famous Wayne's going to be looking behind, more in front this race now because
As
lost a bit of time
quickly
to
got on
rush
Lee
now.
Webb, who's getting attacked by Matt. He stayed ahead.
But he's getting attacked by his TP as well.
And Romsky hasn't really dropped Diablo, so that
Diablo's
could
got
put him
pace
under
as well.
pressure. Yes, that's what I was trying to say. That's not. He didn't go into none. He went into low power mode. You just
Lee
do
stayed
that
out.
by going IFO,
Dropping to below
throttling
10%.
down at a low battery mode.
Scott had less than 10% battery, yes. Hayton gets a 3-second penalty.
But this race is. It'll
It's
be
heating up.
that's a track limit for Scott. That is a
Trying
track
to
limit.
check. Trying to check race director.
You can do. I doubt there will be penalties for the guys. I think it's quite hard to get penalties around this.
Scotty's on too.
Oh, never mind. He probably got one for that really late moment where he almost went into the side of Milan.
Can we say, by the way, Wayne ain't got a pen?
We're gonna have to give it 7 laps.
No, he's actually alright. I just saw he hasn't actually got many.
No, just wait 7 laps and then we'll see. Because this
We'll
is
see, I
Wayne.
guess.
He gets 3 in 1 lap.
Is Milan
Sometimes.
going to be attacking Scotty here?
No, he's gonna stay behind. I think he knows Scott has the pace here.
Yeah, Scott does have pace. This is going to frustrate Brad now. Pigeon
Well, also,
1.7.
Pigeon-
He's got away
got
again.
back up.
Yeah.
So
Is it
when
going to be
Scott
too little, too
pushed-
late, do you reckon?
Scott pushed and
Too hard.
because he pushed, he just had no battery and it just hurt him on the straights.
I think
This
he
will be close.
thought. I think he thought he was going to get in DRS.
And I tell you what, this is not looking good for Wayne because Rumsky is bringing
He's
Diablo with him.
closing. Oh no, Wayne could be under attack. Wayne's got 90% ERS though.
He does. He probably should start using that.
He's going to be looking in his mirrors because he's going to have a pink and red car chasing him down.
Fraser is going to look at Lee Webb here because he's got so much more battery than him. He's got so much more pace. He's got the tyres
Pigeon's
over him.
got 2 seconds, by the way. 2 seconds for Pigeon now.
And the ironworks, they're having a drag race with the Renault Invincible. Down the inside, Fraser Watt and Lee Webb.
Is Lee going to the end?
Oh! Oh no!
Safety car!
Safety car! Safety car!
Safety car!
Oh my god, that's massive!
It's a safety car, and
Oh
Lee Webb
my
is. Oh,
God.
Jay is gonna be livid. Jay is not gonna be
Jay is-
happy
he's gonna
with
be
his
fuming.
driver. He stayed out for 18 laps and has caused a crash and caused a safety car. And this is perfect for Scott.
Something good for Brad.
Yeah, but this is horror.
This.
This is horror for people like Wayne and although they can pit for softs now, right? Is Rumsey gonna stay out?
I think he can actually. To be fair,
Hang on a minute, we got a little potential different winner coming on the cards here. Pigeon's in.
Pigeon is
Scotty's in.
in. Scott is
Milan's in.
Milan's in. Brad's in.
Brad's in.
Famous Wayne. Famous
He's
Wayne
in.
likes that outrageous call.
Nah,
but he's coming in.
he's got a pit. He's got a pit. What does Rumsky do?
Rumsky's undecided. And he's going to stay
He
out.
doesn't know what to do.
He's going to stay out. No, he's
coming
coming
in.
He's coming in.
He's coming in.
He had to make a last second call and he's in. Everyone's going to come in. No one
Who's
is going
getting
to stay
double
out.
stacked? Who's getting double stacked?
Oh yeah, that's a good thing. I didn't even think about that.
Rumsky pulls into the pits, isn't double stacked. Wayne pulls into the pits,
Brad,
didn't get double
on
stacked.
the mediums. Brad on the mediums. That's a
Brad
bold
opts for the
call.
mediums. Who's it bolder then?
Scotty MT.
Mediums for Brad. I don't know if that's the right call with 5 laps to go.
And John Boy John gets 10 seconds for speeding in pit lane. Everyone's
4
coming
laps
in
of
though.
racing on the mediums.
I think it could be less.
I don't think mediums are the call.
Oh,
Did
no,
Brad
yeah,
mean to
no.
do that?
I think he did, to be fair. Because I remember Brad doing a similar call around Japan.
Oh,
and it backfired.
sorry. Shots from the TP. IQ of a 5-year-old.
Oh
my
God.
God.
We're not gonna, you know, we're just gonna ignore that. We're gonna ignore that.
This ain't part of the plan.
We're gonna
This
ignore
ain't
that.
part of the plan.
Can I just give a quick
Oh
throwback to
my
what Chad
God.
Knight said about Renault Invincible, the best team?
Chaz said that.
Yeah, you were there for it.
Chaz said Renault
Yeah.
Invincible have the best team on the grid.
Yeah.
I prefer not to speak. Pigeon now is going to be furious. 2 seconds he had in Scotty, and now he's going to be attacked with DRS being the lead car.
This is going to be chaos. We saw these two collide last week on the last lap. Will we see something similar? Will we see Milan look punchy and go
Do you know
for
what I
the
like
win?
the most about this?
Or is Brad's strategy the best? Yeah, go on.
Do you know what I like the most about this? It's Bergen on those 18-lap-old hard tyres.
And safety car
like
might
that.
not be.
I think
it'll
he
be in
can
next
pit
lap. It'll be in
Bergen.
next lap.
Bergen should pit this lap.
And I'll tell you what, if I was someone with 10 seconds, aka John by John, I would come in and serve at 10 seconds.
Jay says, watch the bowl. Oh, God.
Watch the bowl. As in Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
We ain't
Yeah.
seeing you at Super Bowl, mate. Sorry. Yeah, so sorry, mate. We're just not going to see you there. Somehow the plan is going to go horribly wrong. Yeah,
If
John
the
by John's in.
plan
He's
backfires-
serving his 10 seconds. I think that's the right thing to do.
They're P2 in the standings, right, Renault, or P3? If the plan somehow backfires to the point where they're not in the top 5, I would be very, very surprised.
Oh yeah, true. They are. I think there's 2 teams booked already. One is the blue car of Vamos, and one is Renault Invincible.
I'd argue you're probably booked in as well now.
No, not yet. I think from 3 down to 9. Sorry, my joke there. Yeah.
Wow. Bro just
From
called
3
them
down
the
to 9.
TIG of the grid.
3 down to 9. The battle is on between those teams. Yeah, but yeah.
So, there's something with an orange team, isn't there, that just doesn't work?
It's so true. It's very true. We had TIG. We had another
Who was it
orange
season
team.
1? Was it TIG season 1? It was
No,
TIG
no,
season.
no.
No, it was who was Rattigan and Mick
It was
driving?
Mick.
for?
It was Mick's team.
Was it Mick's
No,
team?
Mick was driving because no, that was TIG then.
It was TIG.
There was
Motor
another
Air.
orange
Who
team.
was that orange last season?
No, I don't think so.
Every time I've seen an orange car, it hasn't gone well.
Yeah. Oh wait,
Marley
Marley's
and
driving. What?
I have a bold team, lads. Come on. Stop calling it shoey, by the way, Jay.
Yeah, that's a bit weird. I thought Marley wasn't driving.
Are you calling shots?
No. Brad just told me he was having hardware issues.
In the shoey tier.
Yeah. We just not comment on that part. Safety car should be in this lap, so we will have a 22, 23, 24, and 25 lap sprint.
All right, Armin. Who do you think ends up in a wall? And don't say Diablo.
It's going to be my good pal DSL Brad. No, I thought.
Oh, dearie me.
I don't see why the mediums are the choice here. But in a wall, honestly, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to say this, man. Matt. Yeah, sorry, Matt.
Not Matt again.
Safety car's not in. We're going around again.
We're going to have 2 laps with DRS.
3 laps.
2? 3 laps with DRS.
No, 2 laps. We're going to have 24
No,
and
it's good, 'cause
25.
we won't have it the first lap, yeah. Okay. Which means Pigeon wants to be in prime position for that last lap. Scotty ain't going to go for him on that last lap on the previous
Oh
lap, though,
yeah,
is he?
Scotty MT might be in prime position here.
Yeah.
Now he might have not got the 4-peat, but he got the 4-peat, as in on track. Could this be the 5?
He could restart his thing again. We said if he wants to do the 4-peat, he's got to win every single race now till the Super Bowl. This could be the start.
No,
What's
wait,
Scotty
he
got?
could do the 5-peat in the last 5 races, including this
In
one.
terms of on track, yes. Yeah, he could.
Is he the Max Verstappen of this grid right now?
No, because he'd be killing people, according to other people.
He did a
So,
kill pigeon last week.
Oh, that's your driver, by the way.
No, I'm just saying what the stewards are trying to infer.
You call out the stewards now.
Honestly, I don't know. I don't know who the stewards are.
The stewards, I believe it's Matthew Martin and Noodles. I don't know.
Oh wow.
It was them last season. It might not be them this season actually. Safety car will be in this lap.
Yes. Go on then, who do you think wins it from here?
Is it crazy if I say Famous Wayne?
Okay, yes. We're not taking your prediction in. We're not taking that in. Oh, I'm sorry, but if Wayne wins
What if
this,
they
then
just kill
fair
each
play,
other?
man.
What if they just all kill each other in front? I'm thinking like a Milan misses braking, pushes
God.
Scott into Pigeon. Brad goes into the side of him, and Famous Wayne just drives through.
Safe car is in this lap, so we're going to get going on lap 23. So when will Pigeon decide to go here? Oh, I think it's between Pigeon, Scott, and Milan here.
Realistically, yeah.
I think Brad's he's on the wrong tire, man.
I think Brad's about to get cooked. I think
I don't think he will get cooked because he's got Famous Wayne behind him. But Famous Wayne is a good friend of your son, Brad.
Sorry.
What?
He's not going to get cooked because he has Famous Wayne behind him. You trying to say he's slow?
No, Pigeon's gone. No, I'm just gonna. I just think Wayne is a safe driver where he
Sensible
will
driver,
not.
yeah.
He will take his time to get past Brad. And Pigeon's really wide there, but it's fine.
Scotty's already on the back of him though.
So we've got going here. Steve B gets ahead of Haytham. And Lil Jumbo John will also look at a move here, but he's going to get pressurised by... Oh, the car's lagging all sorts there.
What a clean restart, by the way.
Yeah. I feel like Vegas restarts are alright. Always.
Man.
Because it's a long straight.
Brad had Famous Wayne very close to his rear there. I don't know if we're going to have Wayne sitting around. I'm not sure.
Well, we'll see what happens. But as they go down into
Pigeon's
the
got a
very,
nice
very
run.
difficult corner. I like to call this corner the F2 parking lot now. Because at that moment, and Pigeon was close to the wall there. Pigeon went deep. And Scott went slightly deeper, and Milan is gaining on Scott. Milan's using overtaking mode on Scott.
Brad's there.
Milan's going to get into P2 possibly.
Brad's boxed in.
He stopped using. And Scott has stopped using because he doesn't want to get past.
Brad,
No one wants to take P1.
Brad, oh my God,
no one
Brad
wants to
sticks
take
his nose in.
P1. And
Not full
Milan's
wide.
taking P1.
What is going on?
Milan's taking P1. It's 3 wide into the corner. Who is going to lead Scott? Brad is in P2.
Brad
Brad has
P2.
done unbelievably here. Brad has smashed it. And now my controller's going to die.
Brad absolutely swinging it around, but Scotty goes for a move on Brad. Scotty's on the
Scott!
track. Scotty gets a
Scott's
pin.
gone 3 seconds.
Scott gets a
He's
pin.
it.
He's bowled it.
He's
Pigeon goes
bowled
down
it.
the inside.
Pigeon down the inside of Scott.
Oh, Scotty's bowled it.
I don't understand why Scotty was trying to make the move there. There was no point.
He clipped the curb and ran off the line and picked up his third limit and got a 3
There was-
second. That's going
there
to drop
was
him
literally
massively.
No point of going for the move
It's going
there.
to drop massively.
And now he's in trouble. But someone who's
But
not in
he-
trouble is DSL Brad. He's in prime position right now.
His medium's better. Brad's got this on lock. Is this a statement from Brad? Is he going to do it? I can't believe Scotty's done that.
Yeah, I think it was a terrible idea to
There
go
was
for the
no
move
need.
there.
Where's he going to drop back now?
Yeah, he should have just sat behind in P3, and then on lap 24 he would have
What
got to
did he mean to
P2.
do it, or was it an avoiding Brad sort of thing? I'm not sure what happened.
It wasn't avoiding Brad. He tried to go alongside because he used the ERS to get alongside him.
Scott's ghosted. Wayne's gone through Scott. Pause. Scott's gone. Scott's gone.
Lagged out. Scott's lagged out. He's had what Brad had.
He's had the Brad treatment.
He's had what Brad had, and he's lagged out.
He's
And
gonna
now
finish last.
DSL Brad. I know Romsky. Romsky's gonna get Wayne. He gets ahead
What's
of
going
Wayne.
on?
This is
Romsky's got
unbelievable.
him for a
Brad stays
P4.
behind. And here we go on the final lap. Who is going to win this race? This is unbelievable scenes.
No,
Here
we've had
in
Brad get it,
Vegas.
now Scott's got it.
I mean, it's all fair. All 3 of the
Yeah,
championship
it all
guys have
evens
had
out. It all evens out. Has Pigeon had it yet?
Yeah, he had it at Spa. And they all stay one by one into turn 1. Wayne's gone wide. Wayne has gone wide, but Diablo doesn't quite have the grip
This is
to
a
throw him
scrap.
under pressure.
Brad's in prime position.
Yes,
Is Pigeon
what-
going to swoop through?
What is
Pigeon gonna
Milan going to do
by?
here?
What's-
Milan just sits in none. Milan
Brad's
is
going
going to...
now. He's got to go
Pigeon,
now. He
Pigeon
can't play
around the
dangerous
outside.
DRS chicken. He can't play dangerous here. He backs
He's
out.
not playing
He plays
dangerous,
it
he's
safe.
just- he's just
no,
sat
I
on
thought
none.
he was going to break. I thought he was going to break early. But he didn't. He sat just behind enough. Oh, Brad
Brad is
sideways.
Brad is sideways. But he's kept it in the limits. And now he is in prime position here. He is in unbelievable position
God.
here.
Is this
Here we
Pigeons
go
or
from
is this
Brad.
Brad's?
He had a disaster last week. He got lagged out. And now this week, it looks like the redemption arc for the man who we thought he had the worst strategy here. I don't even think it's about strategy. I just think he picked his moment perfectly. Overtake mode on. DRS will be on. He's got it before the DRS. So DSL Brad will win this race because he's got overtake mode on. But Milan's got a straight line speed.
Oh my
They're
God,
going
he's
to go
defended
side
it.
by side in the final corner. The final corner, Milan's
What a
defended
defence.
it. What a defence.
What a defence.
Unbelievable from Milan. Brad tries to go around the outside. Both using overtake mode.
Oh my God, they're under the
They're
wall.
banging.
They're gonna-
Pigeon!
Pigeon!
Pigeon! What a move! What a move from Pigeon to win the race! Pigeon for Top
my-
Gun has won it! Oh my God!
Oh my days.
What a move! Oh my
my
God!
God.
What a move from Pigeon to win the race! Oh my days!
How did he sweep that one up there?
Unbelievable from Pigeon. Wow.
Is that the best win we've seen in a long time?
I thought Brad had it in the bag. Then I thought Milan had it in the bag. And then Pigeon,
Pigeon came in.
unbelievable from the championship leader.
That's
what
unreal.
a win. That might be the greatest win I've ever seen.
He says that's why you saved 60% of the ERS for the last lap.
Oh my God. Insane.
Is that the greatest
man.
win? That's unreal.
That is unbelievable from Pigeon. Wow, what a win that is. I honestly don't think I've ever seen anything that good.
How close was that? 2 tenths in the end. Did he get ahead like that?
Yeah, he was flying at the end. Pigeon, double overtake on the final straight. Brad P2, Menan P3, Rovsky P4, Wayne P5, Diablo P6, Plavonch P7, Rizzy P8, Fraser P9, Matt P10, Egolf P11 with Lee P12, Jumbo Johnny P13 with Bergen P14, Craig P15, Haytham, Stevie, and then Scotty MT disconnected on the final lap, Ben Brash, and Pray for Ye, who both DNF'd. Wow.
That is an unbelievable ending. And with that, he extends his lead as well.
Insane from Pigeon. Absolutely insane. I have never seen anything like that. 2 overtakes
In the
on
same
the
corner.
final straight. That is mental.
In the corner, really?
Yeah, he did have the little bend. Somehow, I don't even know, man. Fair enough, Pigeon. That gets him another 50 points in the bag, and he will be
Extends
leading
the
by quite a
lead.
margin now.
That is unbelievable. Yeah, because Scotty disconnected on the last lap and finished in last there. I still believe that will count as a qualification for Scotty, though. He did do majority of that race. Obviously,
Oh
it won't
yeah,
matter
the
for
rule
Scotty,
is
but
the majority of the race,
Yeah.
so he'll get P
Yeah.
17 or whatever it was.
18 for Scotty.
Yeah, so it's like 1 point in the bag or something. But
What?
yes,
That was that. What an ending.
yeah.
I thought Milan done the best defence I've ever seen.
Yeah, I thought that was unbelievable from Milan. He did unbelievably to defend against Brad. Somehow Brad didn't have the straight line speed.
But
I
Brad
don't
did get him
understand
in
how.
the end. Brad did get him in the end.
Yeah, he did.
Because
But
Pigeon swooped past both.
I think Milan realised that Pigeon was there as well, so he
Yeah, he
kinda
tried
got
to
through
block
it.
him off, and yeah, and Brad went by.
But
So
it
he
was,
went ready enough
it
again.
was all
There you go
decided on
again,
lap
mate.
23. That lap 23, 3 wide chaos at the end there. Wow, that
Mental.
was mental. And I'll tell you what,
Mental.
unbelievable race management from Pigeon. He knew that everyone
Unbelievable.
dumped on that straight
Yeah.
before.
He was
and
waiting.
he just had that
He
advantage.
was just sitting with them, yeah. And he was burning. I didn't see his DRS down the straight. He must have had that on full on, not touching it, just completely, just going down the straight with that. Great
Yeah.
drive from Milan also. Great
Yes,
drive from Milan
great
also.
drive from
And
Milan.
Rumsky P4. Rumsky P4
Oh,
as
yeah,
well. in the
brilliant
end.
strategy from Romsky. Although the strategy didn't matter at the end because they
Yeah,
were
it
pit.
didn't matter in the end, yeah.
But yeah, great race from Ruski. Right, do you want to give some awards out?
Yes, driver of the day. Is it Pigeon?
Yes, it has to go to Pigeon after that ridiculous move. Wait, can I stop you there? Is Pigeon now on for the 4P? Is he on for the quad? He's got
That's two.
He's got
That's
two. Oh, this could be a good
They're
story.
going band for band this season, didn't they? Pigeon two and two now. He'll be looking to extend that next week. He extends the lead this week. Brad, damage limitation from last week now. P2.
He moves back
He
into
takes
P2.
over to Scotty. He does indeed.
Yes.
And Egolf missing out massively at the end there.
This race. I don't even think Egolf scored enough points to get Scott.
I think Milan overtakes Egolf now.
I don't know. Maybe.
He could do. But yes, driver of the day goes to Pigeon and our F124 award.
I'm thinking Fraser because he got swiped out. We'll get to Lee.
No, Prey got torpedoed at the start. Apparently,
true.
He
didn't make it. He didn't make it to the end. We got to give it to someone who made it.
Oh yeah, true. So I guess we give it.
Lee, he parked in quali, and then he spun into Fraser and caused the safety car and gave us a very entertaining end.
I'll tell you what. Good thing your budgie was not up here for that. He would have been going mental.
I'll tell you what. True. We might need a F124 award leaderboard, because I think Lee Webb is setting records every week. Well, we gave him 2 this season, I think.
Yeah, true. He got one. Was it Brazil? He got one or something. There's
been a couple. Flying.
Yeah. Up in the air.
Oh, all right. I think that's all from us. What a race!
She wrote.
It's been a pleasure doing comms. Thank you all for joining. My name has been Just Keith Romesh, 86 in the Discord. I've been joined by
FLW20. That's basically all I am now. Blue Moon Soul.
Oh, thank you. You didn't say the other one. That's all from us. And we will catch you next week. Goodbye.